Hey everybody, Steve here from Press by One. How are you? Happy Sunday. Uh, Had a good day so far. Had a great day. Went to church with my beautiful wife. Had a nice morning. It's just a good day so far. But now I'm home. Nothing really to watch on TV. Don't really want to do any work. So I figure I'm going to play some craps with y'all. Now, what's fun is I just learned the other day from one of my subscribers, because you know, guys, I love the repeater table. That's all I play when I'm in Tahoe, is I play at the repeater table. Well, the problem is there's no repeaters in Reno. There's only the one repeater in Tahoe, and the only other repeater I've known about was at Gold Coast. Uh, they used to have repeaters at Paris in Vegas, but they got rid of those and they went to ATS. Well, one of my subscribers told me that he was in Vegas, and he learned that they were going to put repeaters, that they did put repeaters in at Paris, at Horshoe, and at Planet Hollywood. Well, that's pretty awesome. Well, I asked some friends and another group on Facebook if anybody else can verify that, and somebody came back and they said they believe that the Horshoe put the repeaters on the um, crapless craps table. What? How cool would that be for me? I freaking love that idea. Hey, Bam, how are you? I love the idea of crapless craps and repeaters. It's it's made for me. That's like my gift from God right there. So we're gonna play crapless craps today with the repeaters, and let's just see how it goes, shall we? I have my concocted crapless craps set up that I had made previously. I think you can see it all. Yep, you can. We're gonna play with it, and the other thing we're doing, we're going from $1,000. We're gonna try to go from $1,000 up to $10,000. All right, let's see what happens. I have a $2,000 bankroll right here, and I'm going to just take out $1,000 and I'm going to put it off to the side. Hopefully, I won't have to touch it. There we go. That's off to the side. You have the repeaters. You can see it over on the far side. Over there, you can see the repeater breakdown. So that way, if you forget, that's every $5 pays 200, 320, 200, 250, 325, 400, and 450. We're going to be doing some big bets there here in a little bit. Other than that, let's just try to have some fun, shall we? I've got some baked potatoes baking. They won't be ready for another hour, so I got plenty of time to play with you guys. So first thing I want to do is we're going to go big on some. We're going to go big on some bets on the what do you call it? On the repeater. I'm going to have to come around so I don't have to stretch across so y'all can see the bets. So what we're going to do is we're going to bet 25 each on the 6 and the 8. There we go. 25 each on the 6 and the 8. 25 each on the... You know what? I'll do it at the bottom. 25 each on this... I'll do it on the top. 25 each on the 4 and the 10. 25 on the 3. Okay, so that's $125 right there. I'm going to do $15 on the 5 and the 9. Hopefully y'all can see that okay. $15 each on the 5 and the 9. And then I left a little bit of money behind, so I'm going to have to pay some money back in just a second. I'm going to grab $20. I'll make it $25 so I can just throw a quarter. $25 from the bank. I'm going to put $5 on the 10, $5 on the 11. Change that. I'm going to put $10 on the 2 and $10 on the 12. So it's a very convoluted number here. So I have $10 on the 2, 25 on the 3 and the 4, 15 on the 5, 25 on the 6, 25 on the 8, 15 on the 9, 25 on the 10, 5 on the 11, 10 on the 12. So I ended up betting, well, what do I end up having here? I end up having, let me see, it's 125, that's 135, 145, 155, 165, 175. I have $180 up on the, I have $180 up there. All right, so every time we go to start, I'll put $180. I need to give 25 right now. That puts me even with the bank. We're good. We're cooking with gas. We're ready to roll. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get ready for our come-out roll. Well, since this is a repeater table, since this is a crapless craps table, I'm not going to do my normal thing of betting $30 on the, on the horn bet stuff, because I'm just going to go straight to $25 each on the 2 and 3, 25 on the 12, the 11, and the 12. So I'm just going to do $100 right off the bat. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put $50 on the 4 and the 10. We're going to do 25 on the 5 and the 9, and then we'll do $60 on the 6 and the 8. So we have a lot of money out at play right off the bat, especially with only having a $1,000 bankroll. Okay, we do need to have our $25 buy-in, so there's $100. So I can get 4 quarters. There's our 4 quarters. That'll give me a $25 pass line. The only other thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop $5 each on the hard 4, hard 10. Booyah! We're ready to go. It is a lot of money on the table. We better have a good roll. We're going to start off. We're not going to work on the come out roll other than the 3 and the 11. The 3 and the 11 are working on the come out. Change that. We'll go ahead and we'll make the craps work. 2, 3, 11, 2, 3, and 12. So $75 at risk. 2, 3, and 12 are at risk on our come out roll. 2, 3, and 12. We're going to shoot the 6, 5, 6, 5 on the come out. We're using my new toss, by the way, which is an underhand toss. So what you're going to see, I'm going to start it off. I'm going to have them parallel with the sidewall. But then as I draw my hand back, I'm going to twist it. So now it's perpendicular to the wall, parallel to the end. And when I release, I'm simply going to let go of my thumb and let it roll off my fingertips straight away down the line. All right, here we go. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. And we start off with a 1, 4, 5. We weren't betting the 1, 4, 5. We were betting the horns. So 1, 4, 5 does nothing for us other than it does let us mark the 5 right there. First 5 gets hit. All right, so now everything is in action. Everything's going. We don't have to worry about second throw yos because after all, they're already playing. All right, 6, 5, 6, 5 is what we're going to throw in the second throw. Nice, easy toss. That's a 2, 3, 5. Boo, back to back on the 5s, and I didn't even get my bets down. Darn it, Steve-O. I would have put $100 down because I do max odds, as you know. 5 is the point, so this would have just come into the bank. There we go. So back to back on the 5s. 2, 3, 5. Second roll. $50. We have $100 behind the line. That pays $150 plus a quarter pays $175. So we're going to grab our $175. Now what's cool is we've almost paid for our repeater bets. With 1 throw, well, 2 throws actually, we've almost paid for our repeater bets. So that's nifty. We're going to get the 5. We're going to set it back up, but we're going to set it up at $60. Because I'm being a little bit conservative because I've got to make my money back, right? Okay, so again, the only thing that's working will be the 2, the 3, the 12, and the hard ways. 2, 3, 12, and the hard ways. 6, 5, 6, 5. We're going to keep with that. 2, 3, 12, and the hard ways. Nice. Ooh, low throw. 12. Booyah! I love a crapless craps table. Now, it doesn't pay me the $155. Well, actually, it does. Because it's 25, it pays 6. It pays 6 to 1 with the buy, so I would have bought it. There's the vig on it, and it pays 6 to 1, so it pays $150 for that bad boy. And as easy as that, as quickly as that, I can basically be out of the hand if I wanted to. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and go for one more throw. Now, what does suck is at the point is now 12. All right. Now behind the line it pays 6 to 1, so that's all right. We don't have to worry about any sort of vig or anything for it. Here we go. 6, 5, 6, 5. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Oh, neither dice hit the back wall. That is a no throw. Neither dice hit the back wall. I'm actually, if you've been watching me lately, I'm playing that because Harris, especially in the morning, Mark has gotten so freaking anal about the dice hitting the back wall. Now, the difference is, if you're going to make the rule, if you're a pit boss and you make the rule and you say it's not going to count if the dice don't hit the back wall, great. Make that the rule, but then stick to it. Don't be like Mark at Harrah's up in Tahoe, where he decides that if it's a good number and it doesn't hit the back wall, it's a no roll. But if it doesn't hit the back wall and it's a bad number, it still counts. How bogus is that? He waits to see what the result is before telling you if it's a no throw or not. If it's a good number, no throw. If it's a bad number, it counts. Bullshit. All right, but here at my casino, if it doesn't hit, they both don't hit the back wall, it does not count, period. So I got lucky on that throw. Here we go. Nice, easy toss. And it doesn't matter because the gods of dice say, dude, that was a 7. It's still a 7. 5, 2, 7. We are out. I should have pulled some money down. Okay, we're going to leave this exactly as it is. We didn't quite get out of the hand, though, my friends, because of I went for one more round. Okay, so I owe 180 back up top. There's the 180 back up top. All right, that's fine. We have 100. We have 200. We have 300, 375, 395. I have $400. I got $5 change. And we'll use that to bring that back up. Okay, here we go. Everything's working. We're going to work everything. Let's see how this goes. All right, we're gonna switch over to 3553 dice set. 3553 dice set. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. We start off with 145. We seem to like the 145 quite a bit. You know what? I'm going to take these dice back for a reason, because we're going to change over to 3-1. I'm going to track it. So 5 gets hit. $50 is going to pay us $70. And let's get our 70 bucks. And what we're going to do is we're going to make it $100 behind the line. There's our $100 behind the line. We'll capture the rest. 5 is the point. And we're going to keep rolling. All right. We're doing 3553 for the dice set. 3553 for the dice set. Here we go. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 1, 2, 3. Second throw, yo, but it does not matter. Oh, sorry. Oh, the 5's already marked there. Now the 3 gets marked. Come on, 3. Get marked. All right, now the 3 gets marked. We know that the 3 is going to pay us 3-1, so it's going to pay $75. We're going to make it look like 50. I'm going to keep 50, and let's bring it in. Actually, you know what? We're going to make it look like 75. We're just going to keep a quarter of it. All right, here we go. Let's try to get 5 rolls. Let's try to get to a money shot, shall we? 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3, 1, 4. We mark the 4. Let's mark the 4 over here. All right, 4 is marked. We have $50 on the 4. That's going to pay us $100. We're going to just make it look like 150. We'll just make it look like 100. We'll keep the 50. $5 back up on the hard 4. We're golden. Oops, I threw them both over there. There we go. Back up on the hard 4. 3, 5, 5, 3 dice set. Here we go. Oh, pick up the dice, shooter. Come on, stick man. Do your job. You know, one job. Get the dice out of there. Here we go. Nice, easy toss. Aces in both places. You see, this is why I like the craps table. Crapless craps. There's the aces. We know that's going to pay us 6. That's $150. We're going to make it look like 50. And let's bring the aces in, shall we? We shall. All right. Keep on rolling. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3, 2, 5. That's the point. So we get our second 5. And if we were playing the all-tall small table, we'd only be missing the 6. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. The 5 gets hit, though. Our second 5. We have $100 behind the line. That pays $150 plus 25, pays $175 total. We'll grab our $175 and we'll bring it in. All righty. Not shabby at all. Okay, at this point, let's be, we're going to keep going. We're just working the 2, 3, and 12. Just working the 2, 3, and 12 as well as the hard ways. 2, 3, and 12 and the hard ways. All we're working. 3, 5, 5, 3 dice set. Here we go. Nice, easy toss. There's a 5. We didn't work the 5, but that's our third 5. That's pretty good. Now, unfortunately, we only have $15 on the 5. I did not bet that properly. That's still there. I should have bet more on it, I guess. We're going to go ahead and put $100 behind the line again. Because the 6 and 8 aren't doing anything, we're going to pull down the 6 and 8 to be table minimum of $30. We're going to pull the 10 down to be just $25. And that's going to get $85 we're capturing. We're not losing it. And I'm going to pull 25 off the yo as well, because I got a bad feeling about that one historically. Here we go. 3, 5, 5, 3. This is the second throw yo that we're looking for here. It is a thing. If you don't believe in second throw yo, then you don't watch my channel enough. Dice are out. Here we go. Nice easy toss. 1, 3, 4. Another 4. We'll take 2 4s. That's our second 4. Now, what's good about this 4 is we have $100 on that 4. That'll pay us $200 for a $5 vig. And we're just going to make it look like $150 now. And we'll put a nickel back on the 4 up there. Now, what I like, and one of the reasons why I do the big bets, is so that way if I get to the point, I don't have to get 4 4s to make money. I can get 3 4s, and then I can lay. I'm guaranteeing myself some money that way. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 2, 3, 5. Booyah. Now, this is exactly what I'm getting at. Now, I'm kicking myself for only putting $15 on it, but que sera. That's going to pay $100, pays $150 plus 25, pays $175. I'm going to drop a quarter. It's going to get paid $200. Now, it's off, but I'm going to lay it. So I have $15 on it. If you look at the chart over there in the corner, you'll see that for the 5 and the 9, every $5 is worth $400. So this is worth $1,200. If I roll another 5, it's worth $1,200. I'm going to do a little, I'm not going to do like half or anything like that, but I am going to go ahead and lay $300. If I lay $300, it'll win me $200. So I got to pay $10 in vig. So where's my lay button? There it is. All right, so let's lay the 5 for $300. It is laid. All right, so we've laid that for $300. Oh, you can't even see it up there. I'll put it this way. That way y'all can see it a little better. $300 lay on the 5. That's good. And what we're going to do is I'm going to hop the 5. There's $25. I'm going to get 5 reds. We're going to hop the 5, $10 on each of them on this next roll. We're going to work the 2, 3, and 12. I'm not worried about the yo. 2, 3, and 12 are working. 2, 3, and 12. The lay on the 5 is working. The hops on the 5s are working. And my 2 hard ways are working. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 11. The one number we don't have gets hit on the freaking things. That sucks. All right, the 11 gets hit. And I don't win $25 for the pass line because this is crapless craps after all. So the point is 11. We'll bring in the 11. We're going to go ahead and put a quarter behind the line just because I feel you should always have something behind the line. And we roll. 3, 5, 5, 3. At this point, we're down to minimum except for the 2, 3, and 4. And we're just going to let things grow. We're going to do half presses as much as we'll do. First time we hit the 6, 8, 9, or 10, we'll do a full press. And then after that, we'll start doing just half presses. Here we go. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 2, 6, 8. One dice hit the back wall. That's all that we need. All right, it's going to pay $35. We're going to make it look like $60. There we go. Bring it in. And I did not mark it up, so let me mark up the 8 over here. There we go. And we roll. 3, 5. 5 3s are dice set. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. Yeah. Yo, 11. A second 11, and that is the point. All right. Well, hey, we're not going to complain too much about that. That $25 we had behind the line on the 11 pays us $75. And then we get 25 on front of the line, so we get $100 overall for that throw. So we'll take our $100 and we'll be happy. And I'm going to go ahead and put a quarter on the 11. Apparently, I'm going to throw the 11 today. Now, if I throw another 11, I'm going to get paid only $250. But hey, these $250 I didn't have a second ago. So right now, if I roll a 2, I get paid. If I roll a 4, I can lay the 4. If I roll a 5, I get paid. If I roll an 11, I get paid. We're not rolling any other numbers for some goofy reason. All right, again, 2, 3. We're going to go ahead and work 2, 3, 11, and 12. The horn bets are working. 2, 3, 11, 12, all working. 3, 5, 5, 3, dice set. Nice, easy toss. That's a 5. Booyah. That's a 5. We have a winner. All right, we'll mark it right there real quickly. Now, it is true that with that 5 getting hit, I lost my $300 lay. However, remember, each $5 is worth $400. Look at the chart in the corner. Each $5 is worth $400. So it's worth $1,200 for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get my $1,200. Thank you very much. We're going to go straight for a banana chip. And I've got to get back up on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and come around the corner. And we're just going to put a quarter. If I'm going to roll a bunch of 5s, I better put a quarter on it. So now it's worth a quarter. And that $15 goes back to the bank. All right, that ain't shabby. We're doing okay. Now, superstition says the second roll, or the roll after you've hit something big, I turn myself off. So I'm turning myself off this roll. I will leave my... Oh, wait a second. Did we... No, that was old. I will leave my past line bet and my odds behind. I'll leave those working. And I'm going to leave the hard 4 and hard 10 working. But the rest of my place bets are all off. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 4, 5, 9. That's our first 9. No harm, no foul, though, because I was not working. 4, 5, 9. Let's bring that in. All right, everything's on. We're working again. Back on, back on, back on. 3, 5, 5, 3 is the dice set of choice. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. Hard 4. We'll take a hard 4 because now we can lay the 4 if we want. We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's bring the hard 4 in. First off, on the 4, we have $150 on that 4. That'll pay us $300. I do have to drop $7 in VIG. There's my $7 in VIG. Get my $300. We're going to reverse it. We're going to make it look like $300. And we're going to capture that. $5 over here becomes $35. And I'm going to throw an extra 5 in. So it's $40 and down. Okay, so there's a $40 and down. And so there's 45 plus 5 makes $50. So I'm just going to make the 5 and the 10 each look like $25. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now, here's what's interesting. The 4, look in the corner. Okay, look in the corner. Every $5 on a repeater 4 is worth $325. I have $25 on there. That means it's worth $1,625. you know what? It was not your money. You might say, but the 4 and the 10 are so expensive to lay. Yes, they are. But I'd rather have an expensive lay and get guaranteed money than run the risk of getting nothing out of it. So what I'm going to do is it's worth $1,600. Let's go ahead and let's put in 500 bucks. We're going to put $500. We're going to lay the 4 $500. So I'm going to take down the $300 that I have on it, and we're going to lay 500. That's going to pay $250 if the bad number rolls. So $250 will be a $12 lay. So I'm going to throw in $25. I'll get $13 and change. All righty. So we're good. And I'm just going to keep working. Normally when I lay something, I turn myself off that next roll. Not this time. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put another quarter onto the hard 4. All right, here we go. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy. Toss. Ooh, big bounce. Oh, hard 4. How cool is that? That's freaking awesome. Now, why is that freaking awesome? I'll tell you why it's freaking awesome. So first off, yes, we lost the $500 on our lay. All right, so we'll get rid of that. It didn't take us too long. $500, that's gone. Now, we had $50 here. All right, so 50 times 8 is $400 and down. So the 500 I had laid up there, I'm going to get 400 of it back. Thank you very much. And then we hit the repeater. That's our 4th one. That pays $1,625. Mark it. So $1,625. Thank you. I'll take a banana chip. I'll take a purple chip, a black chip, and a green chip. And I will collect it. Now I'm going to turn the green chip back in because I want my 5 back up. All right. So far the repeaters have paid us $2,800. That ain't shabby. All right, let's get everything reset, though, because we don't want to leave that 4 empty. We're going to put just $200 back on the 4. We'll put $25 back on the hard 4. And we'll keep shooting. Normally, I would turn myself off on this roll, superstition, but you know what? I'm feeling rather good. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. 1, 2, 3. That's a good roll. 1, 2, 3. Now, if I roll a 2 or a 3 again, they both hit the repeaters. The 2, the 3, and the 11 are set for the repeater. And up here, I've got $75. $75, it pays 3 to 1 on a crapless craps table. So that's going to pay us $225. We'll grab our $225, and we're going to put just another quarter on it. So now it looks like $100. In fact, actually, that's not true. We're just going to take down the $100 completely. This is a fake lay. I'm not going to lay it because I have to do 3 times as much to bring it down. What I'm going to do is by having the repeater up there, I know that I'm going to get paid $1,250. So I'm going to keep the $400 in my pocket, and let's just hope we get another 3. If I don't, at least I didn't lose that $300. Here we go. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Aces in both places. How cool is that? This is why I like the repeater on this type of table. Look at that. Aces. That's 2 aces. Now, I only have $10 on the aces. Each ace, look at the corner. Look at the little chart in the corner. You'll see that on the aces, it pays $200 for every 5. I've only got 10, so I'm going to get paid $400 for that. And there's our $400. Thank you very much. And we're going to come back up with a quarter on the aces. Come up with a quarter on the aces. We'll get rid of that $10. All right, so far we've hit the 2, the 4, and the 5 on the repeaters, and we are still shooting. Here we go. Let's see, anybody saying anything? How come y'all aren't saying anything like, dang, this is awesome, dang, this is wonderful? Oh, just sitting there. Here we go. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice. Oh, weird throw. 2, 6, 8. Whew. Y'all heard that came out pop, pop when it hit, and the dice came out of my hand wrong. All right, but we'll mark the 8 there. We have $60 on the 8. What we're going to do with that, my friends, is we're going to make it look like 150. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to take $30 off the top, and that gives us 100. Pay 70. Now we make it look like 100. We take that $5 back, and we throw 25 on top of it. Now it's $150 on the 8. All right. I'm getting a funky little note on my computer. There we go. All right, here we go. 3553 is what we're shooting. 3553. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. And 167. Back-to-back rolls off the side of my finger. 167 kills us. And we are done. But hey, that, my friends, was a profitable hand. So let's get set up slightly differently now, okay? We're going to go slightly different on our setup. We're going to do $100 on the 3, $100 on the 4, $50 on the 2. Oh, wait, let's just do it this way. Hold on. I was going to take everything down. We're going to just start over. Okay, up top now we have, let me see, 100, 175, $205 that we have to set up there, okay? So there's $205. Our bonus bet is back up on the repeaters, okay? That's good. Let's get this cleaned up here. Get a little bit of messiness going on there. All right, so that's all cleaned up. Okay, so that's good. Get those out of there. I'm going to throw $100 on the 2. No, I'm not. I'm throwing 100 on the 3, 100 on the 4, 50 on the 2. We'll do 100 on the 5. We're going to do 150 on the 8. Other than that, we're going to do minimums. Okay? So what do I end up having here? I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, $605 at risk. All right, I have 605 at risk. I have 680 at risk. Now, how much do I still have in my bank? 2,000, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3,000. I have 3,300 and call it 60 bucks. 3,360 bucks. So I'm almost halfway to my goal of $10,000 after one throw. That ain't shabby. Let's see if it happens again. Okay, 3553. We're going to work everything on this come out roll. Everything's working. Everything's working. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 4, 6, 10. That's our first 10 that we've hit. Oh, I've got to reset all this over here. All right. And look at that. We did the 1, 6 that last throw. Not 1, 6. We did 5, 10, 15, 19 rolls. No 6s, no 10s, no 12. But here we get a 10. We'll take it. All right, that 10 is going to be the point. It's going to pay us $50. And we'll just put $75 behind the line. There we go. Bring the 10 in. And, oh, when we lose $25 because of our hard 10, I didn't change it out. I'm okay with that. 3553. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. Second throw. 415. Let's mark the 5. I need to always get in the habit of marking the number here before I go to the other end of the table. All right. 5 gets rolled. Bring it in. We have $100 on that 5. That's going to pay us $140. I'm going to drop $10. It's going to make it $150. Let's just go ahead and make it look like $250 right off the bat. I'm okay with that. 3553. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. Oh my gosh, and we get a 7 right away. Look at that. We have a nice long roll and then a painfully short roll. That's okay. We're going to set everything back up exactly like it is. We're going to even make the 10 look like 75. So let's figure out what I owe to bring everything back up. There's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. That makes 600. This makes 700. There's 800. 880. I have $880 up there. Oh, no, I don't. Let's try that again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 400 in greens. 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. So I owe $905. We're going to get rid of some chips here real fast. There's 500. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. There's our $905. So that puts all the greens and the blacks back up and running. Up there, what did I say we had? We had 200. Well, it'd be 250 if I had got everything. You know what? Just to make life easy, we're going to do 250 up there. Everything's going to be a quarter. So I'm going to get $50 change. Let me come around to make sure we all remember now. We're just going to put 250 up there each time. Everything's going to be worth 25 bucks. Just makes life easy. All right, here we go. We better get some numbers here. we still have double our starting pay. We really still triple our starting. Let's keep with the 3, 5, 5, 3 dice set. Dice are out. Everything's working. Boy, it's coming out of my hand wrong every time. That's 3 times in a row. It's come out kind of wonky. But that's a 10. So 10 is going to be the point. $75 is going to pay us $150. There's the VIG for it. We're going to leave this. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to reverse it. We're going to put the $75 behind the line. We're going to put $125. And there's a hard 10 back up. All right, first roll is a 10. Oh, let's mark the 10. I've got 2 sticks in my table. I'm going to use both of them. All right, here we go. Continuing to make some money here. 3, 5, 5, 3 is a dice set. Dice are out. They're set. Nice, easy toss. That was a nice toss. 5, 1, 6. 5, 1, 6. That's our first 6 that we rolled today. Third player, first 6. All right, we have $30 on that 6. That's going to pay $35. So let's go ahead and grab the $35. We're going to make it look like $60. And, oh, the 6 goes here, not there. There we go. Everything's looking good. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Hard 10. That's a good roll for us. Hard 10. That'll be our second 10 to roll. We have, first off, we got 3 things going on. First off, 75 behind the line pays $150 plus 25 pays $175. Next up, we have 125 on the line. That's going to pay us $250. Awesome. $25 here pays us $175. So that hand, we got $400, $500, $600 in winnings on that one throw. We're going to make the 4 and the 10 each look like 50 bucks. And let's make the 10 look like $300. And we're going to pocket the rest. Alrighty. Whoops, this goes away too. We're going to work just the 2, 3, and 12 on this roll. Oh, sorry, 2, 3, 11, 12. 2, 3, 11, 12. 2, 3, 11, 12. And the repeaters. 2, 3, 11, 12. And the repeaters. 3, 5. Not repeaters, sorry, hard ways. Let's clarify. 2, 3, 11, 12. The hard 4, the hard 10. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3, 1, 4. Well, that's a bummer. All right, let's mark the 4. Why is it a bummer? Well, because we lost 50 bucks over there. There's a hard 4 back up. We do get to mark the 4, though. There's the 4 marked. And we're going to put $75 behind the line. We'll leave $100 up on the place bet for it. Here we go. 3, 5, 5, 3. We got to get out of this hand, y'all. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Hard 8 gets rolled. We will take the hard 8. Let's mark it. All right, hard 8. We have 150. That's going to pay us $175. And what we're going to do is we're going to get paid $200 for a quarter. There's our $200. There's a quarter. We're going to make it look like $300. Keep a quarter. Bring in the hard 8. That, my friends, was the money roll. We could bring down, but I'm not going to. We're going to go for one more hit, because what's the worst thing that could happen, huh? 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Yo, 11. Yo, 11. Mark the 11. And bring it in. And I think I am going to go ahead and pull this down. So the 11 is going to pay $75. We're going to grab our $75. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave the 2 at 50. I'm going to leave the 3 at 100. Well, what am I going to bring down? Let's bring the 3 down to $50. We're going to bring the 4 down just to behind the line. We're going to bring the 5 down back to $100. We'll let the 6 drop down to $30. We're going to leave the 8 alone. We're going to drop the 10 down to $100. Okay, so that captured a lot of money back for me, but still gives me a potential of getting a lot of money if that 8 rolls. In fact, let's do this. We're going to make the 8 look like 210, and we'll let the 10 be $200. Okay, here we go. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 5, 1, 6. Another 6 gets rolled. Boy, we didn't hit any 6s. Now we've got 2 is leading the pack over there. It's going to pay $35. Let's go ahead and just rebuild the empire. We'll make it look like 60 again. And bring in the 6. There we go. 3, 5, 5, 3. Sometimes the dice are a little bit fickle. Here we go. Nice, easy toss. Oh, no roll. Neither dice hit the back wall. 3, 6, 9. We just wasted a 9. That would have been good to hit. That would have been our first 9. All right, 3, 5, 5, 3. Come on, shooter, get that back wall. You can do this. Nice, easy toss. We had 1 hit the back wall, and we come back with a 6, 3, 9. So back to back. That's happened twice, because remember earlier we had the bad number, and I came back and I rolled it again. Here we rolled a 9, didn't count, and we rolled it again. We're going to make it look like 60. And we keep rolling. 3, 5, 5, 3 is the dice set we're using right now. Here we go. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. And hit sideways and ended up with a 6, 1, 7. Luckily, I pulled down. Too bad I didn't pull down enough. All right. We're going to reset exactly as we are right here again. So there's 100. There's 200. 250. 350. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 860, 870, 880, and 980. So $980 back up. We have 700, 800, 900. There's the 980. Look at that. Everything you see on this side of the table is back up and running. Over there, I got to do 250. Oh, we're going the wrong way, my friends. We're going the wrong way. I need to be a little more disciplined. I need to pull down more money. All right, I got to be disciplined from here on out, because we started off really strong, and now we're going the wrong direction. Here we go. 3, 5, 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. We start off with a hard 6. Now, luckily, the hard... Oh, let's come back over here. Redo these things. Luckily, that hard 6... Remember, we were up to 60. I just left it there. So that's going to pay $70. We're gonna get paid our 70. There is... I need some reds. There's the 70. We're going to put 125 behind the line, and we're going to leave... we're going to leave the 60 on the 6 as a place bet. Don't feel like you have to bring your place bet down. You don't have to. You can leave it up there. I maxed odds behind the line. So leaving my place bet allows me just to have more money bet on that 6. It doesn't matter, because that's a 4, 3, 7. All of a sudden, this dice set has abandoned us. So we're going to switch to a new dice set. Well, we know how much we owe. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, we are in some trouble. There, everything back up. That didn't take us long. We went from being up a couple $1,000s to being down very, very quickly. All right, this is a cardiac, whatever you call it. Well, we're still up with all the money we have on the table, but we're going to switch over to 3531 dice set. 3531 dice set. Here we go. Nice, easy toss. We start off with a 134. All right. It's going to pay us $150 minus the 50, so it's going to pay us $100. Here, we're going to do a little bit of dice management here. Make sure I got plenty of room. All right, there we go. All right, so it pays $150 minus 50, so it's going to give us $100. I'm going to reverse it. We'll leave $100 on the 4. We'll put 75 behind the line. That is max odds. And let's mark the 4 over here. All right, we need to just calm down on our throws. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. One, two, three. $50 is going to pay us $150. And let's go ahead and make it look like $100. We'll just double it up. We'll keep 100. Let's mark the 3 over here. There we go. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and we're going to just make it look like $200. $200 on the 3 now. There's no point in saving that money. I mean, if oh, that's not true. I should have saved it. Let's see what happens. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 5, 3, 8. That 8 has $210 on it. That $210 is going to pay us $245. So what we'll do is we're going to cut $250. We're going to cut $250. We're going to take 5 off the top. And we're going to leave $300 behind. We're going to capture $155. I'm going to take $100 back off that 3 just because I need to be able to fight one more fight. If something goes bad, I need to have money to bet. Here we go. We're keeping with the 3, 5, 3, 1 dice set. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Oh, that was pretty. 3, 6, 9. That was a pretty looking throw. 3, 6, 9. We have $60. That pays $84. So I'm going to drop $1. It'll pay $85. And we're just going to reverse it. We'll make it look like $85. And we'll capture the rest. And I need to mark the 9. All right. There we go. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 6, 4, 10. Well, we're kind of doing a little bit of scatter shot here. We're not hitting any of the same numbers a second time, but we started off with some bigger numbers because I've just bet back in exactly where I was. So that 10 is $200. That's going to pay us $400. We're going to collect the whole $400, and we'll put 50 back up on the 10 over here, and we're going to bring the 2 down to 25. We're going to bring the 4 down just to the money behind the line. We're going to bring the 5 down to $50. We're going to bring the 6 down back to just minimum of 30. We're going to bring the 9 back down to the minimum of 25. We're going to bring the 10 back down to 100. And there we go. We're golden. All right, so that just allowed us to capture back a lot of our winnings. Or I shouldn't say capture back. It allows us just to make sure we're keeping our winnings. I guess would be the better terminology there. All right, well, let's get some collection here. Because remember, you're not trying to get rich off of the place bets. You're trying to get rich off of the repeater bets. And sometimes I forget that. I get a little too excited with the big numbers up there. Here we go. 3, 5, 3, 1. And that gets to be the problem. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 5, 4, 9. Of course, the 9 is what I brought down, not the 5. But we'll mark another 9. And that's good. all about getting numbers over on the repeater. There's the 9. 25 is going to pay us 35. We'll just rebuild the empire. We'll put it right back to 60 bucks again. Bring in the 9. Done. All right, here we go. I'm trying to concentrate a little bit more on my toss. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Hard 10. That's a good one for us. Really good one. Because that hard 10, well, first off, let's take care of this over here. We're going to move the 10 up by 1. Thank you very much. We have $100 on the 10. That's going to pay us $200. There's our $5 vig. We're going to make it look like $200. Here, we have $50. That's going to pay us $350. There's $350. We're going to up the 4 and the 10 to look like $75 each. We're going to make We're going to make the 4. We're going to go ahead and put $50 back on the 4 place bet. There we go. And we'll capture the rest. And we roll. 3, 5, 3, 1 is what we're shooting now. We switched. 3, 5, 3, 1. Nice, easy toss. 1, 2, 3. That's a good roll. Too bad we brought it down from that 75 we had a second ago. Or maybe we had 100 a second ago. I can't remember. But that's our second one in the ace deuce trace. We get $25 here. That's going to pay us $75. We're going to go ahead and make it look like 50. And we'll pocket $50. So we need another 3 and we win. A 10 will allow us to lay. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice, easy. Oh, no roll. Neither dice hit the back wall. Dang it, shooter. That's 3 times today that's happened. This is why Mark gets mad at me, I guess. That's pretty funny. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. And for the 3rd time, the number I roll on the no throw is the exact same number I roll on the next throw. 6, 3, 9. All right, so let's mark the 9. That's our 3rd 9. One more 9 and we can lay it. We have $60. That pays 84. Drop a dollar. It's going to pay 85. And we're going to just reverse it. We'll make it look like 85. And we'll capture that 60. Here we go. All right, so we need a 3, a 9, or a 10. Those are our good numbers. 3, a 9, or a 10. Dice are out. Nice throw. And we get a 9. We get another 9. Now that's awesome because we're going to get to lay that 9. So let's see what happens here first off. Let's bring in our 3, 6, 9. Well, it's not 3 in a row. It's 3 of the last 5 rolls have been 9s. Back to back on the 3, 6. We have $84 there. That pays $119. So I'm going to drop a dollar, take 5 off the top. It's going to pay $125. Now, because we're ready to pop, I'm not going to bet anything else on it. I'm going to lay because I now have, remember I only had $15 there at the beginning, but because I'm lazy, I went ahead and upped it to 25 bucks, which turned out to be a very fortuitous thing to have happened because that 9, if you look at the chart in the far corner, you see that the 5 and 9 pay $400 for every 5. I've got 5 5s there, so that's worth $2,000 if I can roll another 9. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to lay, I'm not going to go crazy with it, but I am going to lay $750. Why $750? Because it will pay me $500 if something bad happens, and it still pays me, you know what, $1,250 if something good happens. So it's going to pay $500. That means it's a quarter for my vig. There's my lay. There's the lay number. Oops, there's the lay number. All right, we're good, and we're good. We're good. I was going to say we're off, but I'm not going to do it. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 3, 1, 4. That is the point. Let's mark the 4. All right. Now it's an easy 4. So we did lose our $75 on the hard 4, but we'll get that right back. There's our $75. We're back up on the hard 4. Now behind the line we have $75. That pays $150 plus $25, so it's going to pay us $175. So there's our $175 back. On the line, on the place bet itself, we have $100. I need to drop $2 VIC. It'll pay us $100. We'll take that. Thank you very much. We're going to make it look like $150. Puck is off, and we collect everything else. Now, here we go. We are too deep into this roll. I'm just going to work the 2, 3, 11, and 12. 2, 3, 11, and 12 on this roll. 2, 3, 11, 12. 3, 5, 3 ones are dice set. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 7. Well, that's good and bad. It's a come out roll, so that's good. But I said 2, 3, 11, and 12. So I lose, that's $125. But I get 25 back, so I lose $100. There's $100 lost. All right. And here, though, I had $750. I get the $750 back, plus I get the $500. Now, unfortunately, I got to set back up there $250. So I'll get back $250. But we still did quite okay. And everything's up and running. We're going to put 100 on there, and everything else looks good, but we have to reset. Dang it, dang it, dang it. So close to greatness on some rolls there, huh? All right, here we go. Right back. Everything's working. Everything's going to work. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. No, 4, 3, 7. Back-to-back bad throws. 4, 3, 7. Now, that was an expensive one, though. Let's see what it's going to cost to get everything back. So we know we have, there's 50, there's 100, that's 200, that's 250, 350, 455, 6, 7, 8, 950. That's $1,100. $1,350. So it's $13.25 because I get a quarter here. $13.25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. There's 500. There's 1,000. There's 1,325. Oh, man, we just made such a significant comeback. My buddy Kirby's laughing at me because I always tell him, man, when you roll the 7, you just recount everything. You just restart. He goes, no, that's not true, Steve-O. He's right. 3, 5, 3, 1, everything's working. Aces in both places. We'll take that. That's going to be $150 that we get paid. And 2 is the point. And we'll put $25 behind the line. And let's bring the aces in. That's good. All right, we're going to take that $125 and let's invest it. We're going to make the 8 look like $450 right off the bat. All right, and let's mark the aces. There's the aces. Okay, come on, shooter. We need a big roll here. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 4, 6, 10. We'll take a 4, 6, 10. And let's mark the 10 over here. There it is. We have 200 on that 10. That's going to pay us $400. We're going to reverse it. We'll make it look like 400. We'll capture 200. $75 back over there on the hard 10. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. Pretty throw. 1, 5, 6. Only one die made it to the wall, but that's all that we're playing is 1 die makes it to the wall. We're okay. 2 don't make it to the wall. It is a no throw. All right, so we're going to make that look like 60 now. We're going to capture the $5. Oh, and mark the 6. Just in case we go on a run. We have not gone on a run on the 6s and 8s at all today. 3, 5, 3, 1. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. Hard 10. That is a beautiful roll. Beautiful roll on that hard 10. Let's mark it here. Now, why am I so excited about that? Well, let's take it one step at a time. First off, we have $400. That's going to pay us $800. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to make it look like $600. I'll keep $600. Now, the other thing that's cool about it, $75 on the hard 10 over there. Each one of those pays $200 in down. So it's going to pay me $600 more. 600 and down. We're going to leave $100 behind. I'll keep the $500. All right. 3, 5, 3, 1 is our dice set. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 5, 3, 8. That's a good roll for us because remember we upped the money on that 8. Let's bring that in. That 8's going to pay us $525. So let's get $525. We're going to make it look like $600. So now the 8 looks like $600. And we pocket the rest. It's looking pretty good here. All right. 3, 5, 3, 1 is what we're shooting. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9 gets rolled. Our first 9 since we had to reset all this silliness that we've got going on here. 9 gets rolled. $100 pays $140. I'm going to drop $10. It's going to make it $150. And let's just pop that bad boy up to $250 onto the 9. And let's call this our money shot here. 3, 5, 3, 1. Money shot time. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy toss. 6, 2, 8. That is a good roll. 6, 2, 8. That's a great money shot for us because let's mark the 8 right here. Why am I excited about that? Because I had $600 on it. That $600 will pay us $700. And we're going to pull it down. We're going to pull it all the way down to $150. We're going to leave the 6 where it is. We'll leave the 4 where it is. We'll leave the 3 where it is. We're not really pulling down much, are we? We'll leave the 9 down to 100. We're going to bring the 10 down to $200. Yeah, we'll leave the 10 at $200. And so we captured $1,200. Oh, no, we captured $1,700 by bringing that money down. So in our rack, we have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, like $4,500 in our rack right now. I could pull down more and get us over that 5,000 mark. 3, 5, 3, 1. Maybe I'll do that. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice easy toss. Does not matter. That's a 5, 2, 7. So at least I pulled down at the right time. And that was not a bad roll. We ended up with 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 tosses on that throw. And we're going to reset it. 100, 200. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so it's going to be 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. That's 750. 750. We'll leave that over there. 750 plus 250. Oh, it's $1,000. That's easy enough. There's 2 purples, $1,000. There's a green on the pass line, and we're up and ready to roll. All right, everything's working. We're going to keep everything working. 3, 5, 3, 1 is our dice set. Dice are out. They're set. Nice, easy. Oh, bad throw. 6, 2, 8. We got lucky on that one. That throw came off awkwardly, but we survived it. Okay, 8's going to be the point. That's going to pay $175. We're going to put 125. That's the max odds behind the line. And we're going to throw $60 on top of it to make it look like $210 for our second throw. And I forgot to reset. I always forget to reset. 8 is the number. There it is. Get rid of those guys. All right, here we go. 3, 5, 3, 1s. Our dice set. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Oh my gosh, it was a pretty throw, but it was a 7. Well, we go up and then we go down. And we go up and then we go down. That just sucks. All right. Everything back up. As easy as that. Everything back up. Okay, here we go. It was easy because we just did it. We knew exactly what we knew. We're going to switch dice set. We're going to go 6554. That one's abandoned us. 6554 dice set. Nice easy toss. We start off with a hard 6. That's going to pay us $70. There's our 70 bucks. We're going to put 125 behind the line. And let's go ahead and make it look like 150 on the line. Bring the 6 back here. All right, we're good. Over here, we just have to change that out. There we go. We haven't had a second throw yo in a while. So let's see if we get one here. 6554. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. No, we get a second throw. Oh no, that's a 6-1. So we've had 2 back-to-back 0.7 outs. So now we're dipping back into our money. Okay, well we've lost a lot of money in the last couple rolls. That's not pretty. Okay, let's change dice sets again. We're gonna go to 6263. 6263. Dice are out. We start off with a 1, 2, 3. We'll take that. $50 is going to pay us $150. We're going to put 50 behind the line, max odds, and we're going to make the 3 look like 150. There we go. And let's mark the 3 over here. All right, well, we started off with $1,000. We got up to $4,000. And then we went back down to $1,000. And then we went back up to $5,000. And we're just kind of going back and forth. Right now in the rack, I've got about I'm probably $1,000 back in the rack again. We're shooting the 6263 dice set now. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 538. At least we escaped the second throw. Oh no. That 8 is going to pay us $210. It has 210, so it pays $245. We're going to cut $250. We'll put a nickel off to the side, and we're going to make it look like $300. We'll capture the $150, and we mark the 8. So we had the 3, and we've had an 8. There it is. All right, come on, shooter. 6263, dice set, 6263. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 314. Our roll's a 4. We have $100 on that 4. That $100 is going to turn into $200. We're going to make it look like $300. And we bring our hard 4 back up. And we mark the 4. So now we've had 3 rolls, a 3, a 4, and an 8. 6263 is the dice set. Dice are out. Set. Nice, easy roll. Pretty toss. 358. That's a nice one. They came off nicely off my fingertips. 358 gets rolled. We're going to have, let's mark the 8 real quick while we're thinking about it as our second 8. We have $300 on there. That's going to pay us $350. Let's up it to $450. Capture 200 bucks. And here we go. 6263. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Oh, a little pop there. 415. We got lucky. That was a bad toss. 5 gets rolled. Mark the 5. There's a 5. We have $50 on the 5. We're going to drop a nickel. It's going to pay us $75. And let's make it look like 125. All right, this next roll is going to be the money shot. The money shot roll right here, coming up. 3, 5. 3. No. 6263 is what we're shooting. 6263. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 325. Back to back on the 325s. We'll take it. Well, the last one's a 415, but back to back on the 5s is my point. $125 is going to pay us $175. I'm going to drop a quarter. We'll just get 200 bucks out of it. And let's pull money down. We're going to pull the 2 down to $25. We'll leave the 3 just with the money behind the line. 4 will drop down to 100. 5, we're going to drop the 5 down. We'll drop the 5 down just to 50. We're going to drop the 6 down to 60. We're going to drop the 8 down to the 150. 9 will drop to 50. 10, we're going to leave at 100. 11 and 12, we're going to leave as well. So we just captured a lot of cash back. So we now, in our rack, we have approximately, what, $2,800 there about in the rack. 6263. We need some freaking repeaters in order to get to our goal. 6263. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Pretty throw and a 12. We get a 12 on that one. We'll take it. 66. 12. $25. That's going to pay us $150. Thank you very much. We're going to leave 25 behind. We'll capture 100 and a quarter. 6263 is what we're throwing. 6263. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Beautiful throw, but a 617. But hey, we pulled down at the right time. That was good. All right, let's just get reset back exactly like we are. So we have 75, 125, 175, 225, 275, 300, 350, $400. 500, 600, 700, 950. All right, we have 950. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 950. Okay, everything you see is back on the table. There's that. I think what we're going to do next time, we're just going to pull down all the way. We're going to pull down all the way to like just work a couple numbers and that's it. All right, we're going to keep with this. Let's change over to 2421. Might as well. Let's just keep changing around. 2421 dice set this time. Here we go. Dice are out. Dice are set. Everything's working. Nice, easy toss. 1, 2, 3. That's a good start. We have $50 on there. That'll pay us $150. There's our $150. We're going to put the $50 behind the line, which is the max odds we can put behind the line. And we'll make the 3 itself look like 150, just in case we get lucky. And again, I forget to reset all this stuff over there. All right, here we go. We're doing 2421 in our Odyssey through different dice sets. 2421. Here we go. Nice, easy toss. 549. We have $50 on that 9. That's going to pay us $70. We're going to drop a nickel. It's going to pay us $75. And we're going to drop a quarter just to make it 100 so we can make it look like $125. And we mark the 9. There we go. 2421 is what we're shooting. 2421. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 549. Back to back on the 9s. Back to back on the 549s. Let's mark that second 9. Thank you very much. Whoops. Come on, mark it 9. There you go. 9's marked. 549 gets paid $125, pays $175. I'm going to cut $200 for a quarter, and we're going to make it look like $300 quickly on that 9. With 3 rolls in, 2421 is the dice set this time. 2421. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 1 hit the back. 369. So 3 9s in a row. 549, 549, 369. $300 is going to pay us $420. I'm going to drop 80. It'll pay us $500. I'm just going to collect that $500. And we mark one more 9 right there. That's 4 rolls in. Here we go. 3 5. Oh, no. 2 4, 2 1. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 5 4 9. Wow. Too bad I didn't up that bet, huh? That's 4 9s in a row. That's $420. We're going to drop another $80. It'll be another $500. And we're going to do a fake lay. We're going to bring the 9 down. Now, why am I calling it a fake lay? Well, because that's our 4th 9. All right, we've had 4 9s in a row. One more 9, we have $25 on it. If you look at the chart on the upper left-hand corner, each $5 on the 9 pays $400. I've got 5 there. It's going to pay $2,000 if I hit another 9. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay I'm going to lay $750. I'm laying $750 on it. It'll pay me $500. There's my quarter vig. $500 if it hits. And we're going to roll. Here we go. I know some of y'all saying I'm stupid for laying, but you know what? I'd feel really stupid if I didn't roll a 9. 2, 4, 2, 1. This way at least I'm guaranteed something. 2, 4, 2, 1. Nice, easy toss. And look at there, 3, 4, 7. And I was off on that roll because when I laid, I do that first lay, I'm off. So this really worked out well for me. I do lose here. So I lost that, but everything else gets to stay. I win $500 there, and I get my money back. So now I got to come back up. It's $250. That's back up. And we're going to put money back on the 9. So there's that. Shoot. Okay. There's a quarter. We're going to put $50 on each of the 4 and the 10. And we're going to make the 4, they're both $100 already. Okay, you know what? Let's make them $200 each. There we go. Okay. Here we go. We're going to try we're going to go back to 6565. Well, that's where we started from. 6565. Here we go. Dice are out. Everything's working. 145. All right. Well, we came so close to glory there, but that's why I lay. I'd rather have $500 than not. All right. So the 5 gets rolled. $50. It's going to pay us $70. I'm going to drop a nickel. Oh, let's get these dice out of there. I'm going to drop a nickel. It'll pay $75. I'm going to drop $30. Pay $100. We're going to make the 5 look like $150 on the place bet. And we'll put a straight 100 behind the line. All right, here we go. We're looking with the second throw yo. We're going back to the 6-5 dice set. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Pretty throw. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4 gets rolled. We have 200 on that 4. That's going to pay us $400. We're going to make it look like $400. And we bring $50 back. There's $100. We bring $50 back onto the hard 4 right there. And I got to mark the 4. There's the 4. All right, come on, shooter. We're shooting the 6-5 dice set. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9 gets rolled. 200 pays 280. I'm going to drop a quarter. It's going to pay 305. And let's just go ahead and make it look like $400. And I'm going to keep the nickel. We're going to mark the 9. 3 rolls in. We're doing pretty well. Here we go. We're shooting the 6-5. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3, 6, 9. Back to back on those 9s. $400 is going to pay us $560. I'm going to drop 50. It's going to pay us $610. So let's go ahead and get there, 610. And let's just make it look like 600. Capture the rest. We're going to mark another 9. So we've had a 4, a 5, and 2 9s. We're really hitting the 9s, though, lately. Even though we changed dice set. That's what's funny. 6-5. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. That is the point. All right, so we hit the point. That's good. We're going to mark that in just a second. We have 100 behind line, pays 150 plus 25, pays 175. We'll grab that. We have 150 on the place bet. That also pays $175. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to go ahead, and discretion is the better part of valor. We're going to leave 100 on the 4, but we're going to leave the 100 at a 5. We're going to bring the 6 down to a table minimum of $30. We're going to bring the 9 down to $100, even though we've been hitting it. We're going to leave the 10 at 100, and we're going to bring the 12 down to $25. So we just captured a buttload of money to make sure that we continue to play and stop going backwards on things. So let me get the little bit of chip management here. Sorry about the little delay. Cooling down the shooter on a come out roll. This is a come out roll, remember? There we go. All right. So I've got 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I'm back about $4,700 in my rack. Here we go. We're shooting the 6.565. I did change my takeoff spot though. I brought it into the wall just a little bit. Everything's working. Why not? Everything's working. Nice, easy toss. 1, 2, 3. All righty. Mark that 3. That's our first one of the horns here. We have $50 on it. It'll pay us $150. And let's just make it look like $100. 4 greens. And we'll bring in our ace deuce 3. And, oh, well, that's our point. So we'll put $50 behind the line. And we'll capture that $100. Here we go. We're shooting 6.565. We brought our takeoff zone in just a little bit. Nice, easy toss, pretty throw. 6.28. 6.28 gets thrown. Mark the 8. That has $150. That's going to pay us $175. So we're going to grab the 175 and we're going to up it to $210. So we're doing a $60 raise on it. And capture the rest of it. Thank you very much. 6.565. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3.69. Another 9. $100 pays $140. We're going to drop $10. It'll pay $150. And oh shoot. And let's make it look like $150, please. Thank you very much. Look like $150. We capture $100, and that is our third 9. One more 9, we can lay it again. All right, here we go. We're shooting the 6.565 dice set. Dice are out. They're set. Oh, funny in my hands. Here we go. Nice, easy toss. 156. 156. Well, we haven't shot many of those, so we don't have much on it. In fact, we dropped it all the way down to table minimum. It's going to pay $35. We're going to go ahead and push it up to $60. Try to get it to something respectable. Keep the $5. Bring in the 6. We're shooting the 6.565 dice set. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Oh, neither one hit the back wall. That was a 3.58. Neither one hit the back wall. If history goes, guess what we're going to do? We're going to roll the 3.58 again anyway. 6.565. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Nope, we get a 3.25 instead. We did not get paid as much money, but we'll mark our second 5. That actually gets us closer to gold there. $100 pays $140. We'll drop $10 pays $150, and we're gonna make it look like $150. Capture another $100. Be a little bit smarter on our betting here. 6.565. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. 5.49. That 150 is gonna pay us $210. So we'll grab our 210. We're going to make it look like 250 now. We'll capture the 110. And it's time to lay. Well, you know what? Screw that. We're going for it. Let's go for it. If I roll another 9, it's going to pay us $2,000. So we're just going to go for the $2,000. Here we go. 6.565. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 167. Golly. Didn't lay at all. That sucks. That's why I need to lay. I don't know why I said I'm not going to lay. All right, let's bring everything back up exactly where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Call it 12. So we have $300 in green. 300 in green. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $1,000. So let's get $1,000 back in. There's our $1,000 back in. We owe 25 each right there, and then up top is $250. So there is $250. All right. We're going to switch dice set again. We're just going to do rotating dice set today. 3, 5, 5, 3 will be our dice set. Dice are out. Dice are set. Everything's working. Nice, easy toss. Hard 6. Hard 6 is the roll. There it is. That's going to pay us $70. I'm going to throw $30 in to give me a black chip, $100. And we'll put $125 behind the line. And let's go ahead and we're going to go a little bit crazy here. We're going to go ahead and make it look like 210 on the place bet. Okay, so we got 210 on both the 6 and the 8, 150 on the 5, 250 on the 9. Here we go. We're doing the 3, 5, 5, 3 dice set this time, and we're again changing the takeoff zone. 617, it didn't matter. That killed us quickly. All right, we're okay. There's our money back in, plus the extra that we just threw in. All right, and we're back up and running as quickly as that. That was an expensive hand. That set is not working for us today at all. Man, we're getting so close on some of these repeaters. All right, here we go. We're just not able to finish it off. Dice are out. 6, 5, 5, 4. 8. $210 pays us $245. So we're going to get our 250 for 5. We're going to leave 300 on the 8. We'll do our max odds behind the line, which is 125. All right. We're doing 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. 12. 12 gets rolled. That pays us $150. We're going to make the 12 look like 50. We're going to make the 2 look like 50. We're going to capture $100. What's funny, with all of this, we are still above. We're still making money. We're just kind of frittering back and forth, though. 6, 5, 5, 4. That's a 4. 314, $100 pays $200. We're just going to do a full press on it. We're going to make it look like $300. And there's our quarterback for a hard 4. Oh, we're not marking anything here, are we? We have an 8, a 12, and a 4. There's a 12. There's the 8. There's the 4. All we need is 1. That's the beauty of the repeater. All you need is 1 roll. And life is good. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. That 250 is going to pay $350. Let's get our 350, 350. We're going to make it look like, let's just make it look like $400. Pocket the rest. Oh, mark the 9. Come on, stick person. One job. Mark the 9. All right, here we go. We're shooting the 6, 5, 5, 4 dice set. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 1, 4, 5. $125 on the 1, 4, 5. That'll pay us $210. So we're going to grab our $210. And we're going to make it look like $250. Pocket the rest. Shoved it in. Too many in there. There we go. And let's mark the 5 over here. 5 is marked. Here we go. We're shooting the 6, 5, 5, 4 dice set. Dice are out. Dice are set. Nice, easy toss. 2, 3, 5. Back to back on the 5s. We'll take it. Oh, rolled over to a hard 4. That'd be nice. 2, 3, 5. Let's mark another 5. 250 pays us $350. So we'll grab our $350. We're going to make it look like $400, just like we did with a 9. We'll capture the rest. And here we go. 6554. Dice are out. Oops, wrong takeoff zone. Nice, easy toss. 325. That is 3 5s in a row for us. That 5 pays us $560. I'm going to drop 50. It'll pay us $610. 610. I'm just going to collect it this time. We'll just collect that money and be happy with it. All right. And let's mark another 5. 6554. 6554. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss, pretty throw. 516. $210 on that 6. Going to pay us $245. I'm going to take it all in greens. I'm going to tell you why. We're going to pull down. There's 245 for 5. All right, let's go ahead and pull down all of our money everywhere. This is what I should have been doing every time. I mean, that just brought down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's $1,000, $1,500, $1,700 I'm bringing down. And we're going to come back up just at the 8's already behind the line. We're going to do just $50 on every number. $60, of course, on the 6. We'll leave $125 on the 8. Here we go. 6, 5. Oh, I need to mark that. What was that roll? What was that last roll? It was a 6. It's our first 6. It's marked. Okay, we really want a 5 here. 6, 5, 5, 4. Whoops. 6, 5, 5, 4. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3, 4, 7. I should have called myself off. Every time it seems like when I come down, that something bad happens like that. Okay, that's okay. We're going to leave the chips as they are. So it's 100, 200, 300, 400. It's 520. Oh, shit. 520 right there. All right, 520 plus 75. So it's 595. So let's put 600 back in. There is our 600. They'll give us a nickel back. Thank you very much. And then I need 250 up top. There we go. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to run with it. We're not going to pull down anything now. Okay. So in my rack, I have $4,500, $46, almost $4,700 in my rack, plus almost, $800 and almost $900 out on the table. So I'm up to almost $6,000. Well, getting closer to $6,000. This is what's cool, man. One good hand, and we get all of our money. We're going to keep with the. We're going to go to 6263. We're going to rotate it around. 6263. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 145 gets rolled. That 50 pays us $70. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop 5. It's going to pay 75. We're going to drop a quarter, and we're going to leave it at 125. And we'll put $100 behind the line. All right, there we go. So we're max odds. Here we go. We're doing 6263. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 145, back to back. We'll take that. All right, so 145 followed by a 145. We get 175 behind the line, so we'll grab our 175, and we get 175 on the line. We'll grab another 175. Let's go ahead and make it look like $250. Bring that off, and we're going to collect the rest. So right now we have $325 that we've won in the rack. We need to mark a double 5 here, a 5 and a 5. Here we go. We're doing the 6263 dice set. We're only 2 rolls in, so everything's working. Nice, easy toss. 6410. 6410 gets rolled. I'm going to put a quarter back up on the hard 10 over there. We get paid $100 right there. Thank you very much. We're going to make it look like 150. And I'll put my 3/4 behind the line. And we roll. 6, 2, 6, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Oh, let's mark the 10 first off. There's the 10. There's the 3. Bring in the dice. $50 pays us $150 for that. Let's get our 150. We're going to make it look like 150. And we capture 50. And we roll. 6, 2, 6, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4 gets rolled. We'll mark the 4. We're hitting all those low numbers. All right, we're going to put a quarter back for our hard 4. There's our hard 4 back up. We have $50 there. That's going to pay us $100. We're going to make it look like $150. And we keep rolling. 6, 2, 6, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. Get rolled. We have $60 on there. That'll pay $70. I'm going to drop $30. So it pays me $100. And we're going to make the 8 look like $150. I'll capture the extra 10. I'll mark the 8 over here. There we go. 6, 2, 6, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 6, 1, 7. Well, we did not get very far on that one. I've got to figure out which dice set is working best for me. All right, we're going to give this one more shot. I'm going to get one more shot. I'm going to call it quits. I'm tired. There's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, $1,400. Okay, there's 500, 1,000, $1,400. All right, everything's up and running. Oops, those are up and running too. We're going to switch those to $50 each. Okay, everything you see is on. Everything you see is working. I think the 6-5-6-5 was my best set so far. Here we go. Dice are out. Four, 3, 7. $2,800 in 2 rolls. You gotta be shitting me. Oh, but I get $25 as a frontline winner. Yay. All right, we're gonna keep with the 6-5-6-5 though, because I still think that was my better roll. That's a 6-4-10. We're gonna get paid $300. We're gonna make it look like $400. $50 back right there. And 75 max odds behind the line. We're going to do 6-5-6-5. We're going to try to aim toward the big 6. The big 6 is what we're aiming for. 6-5-6-5. Here we go. 6-4-10. Back to back on the easy 10. $400 is going to pay us $800. Let's make it look like $800. And $50 back there. We're still going to work. Everything's going to be working. Oh, we did not reset up here as usual. But we have rolled 2 10s now. There we go. 6-5-6-5. Everything's working. Nice easy toss. Yo, 11. $50 on that 11. That'll pay us $150. And we're going to take that $150 and we're going to make the 9 look like $150. And we're going to make the 10, I'm sorry, the 6. We're going to bring the 6 up to $210. And let's do the same thing with the 8. All right, there we go. Here we go. 6, 5, 6, 5 dice set. 6, 5. 6, 5 dice set. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. Hard 6. That turned out well for us. Hard 6 gets rolled. I didn't mark the 11. Oh, I haven't marked a lot. So we had a 10, a 10, 11, and a 6. 10, 10, 11, and a 6. Awesome. That 6 pays $250 for a nickel. So there's the $250. There's a nickel. Let's make it look like, you know what? We're going to pop it straight up to $450. And we just get a nickel out of that roll. Here we go. 6, 5, 6, 5 is what we're shooting. 6, 5, 6, 5. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3, 6, 9. 9 gets rolled. That's $150. That $150 will pay us $210. So let's grab our $210. And let's just pop it straight up to $300. And let's mark the 4. Oh, not the 4. Let's make the 5 look like $300. There we go. I'll capture all the rest. My stack is getting a little messy over here, but that's okay. And we're shooting the 6, 5, 6, 5 dice set. 6, 5, 6, 5 dice set. Dice are out. Oh, what did we just roll? We rolled a 9. Let's mark that 9. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls. 5 rolls. All right, we're good. 6, 5, 6, 5. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 3, 2, 5. Well, it turned out to be a good bet for us. $300 on that 5 is going to pay us $420. We'll drop 80. It'll pay us $500. And we're just going to make it look like $500. Capture the $300. And we need to mark the 5. That's our first 5 coming in. We need some repeater numbers. 3, 5, no, 6, 5, 6, 5. Dice are out. Nice, easy toss. 6, 1, 7. I don't know what to tell you. All right, we're going to keep everything up the way it is. 100, 200, 300. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, I may not have enough for it. So there's $2,000 right there. $1,700 plus that, that's $1,950. There's 100, brings the hard ways back. All right. We're good. We're all in at this point. We're all in. In fact, not only are we all in, we're going to double up the inside numbers. So now I got $50 on each one of the inside numbers. All right, so the 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10 have $50 on each of them. The 2 and the 3, the 11 and 12 are still at the just the $25. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get them all up here. They're not really designed for that, but you can see it all now. All right, here we go. We just need to get $1,000 back. We need $1,000, and then we're going to be even on the money. 6, 5, 6, 5. Let's get this throw down. Dice are out. We start off with a 7. We were not working because we just got to get our roll down, like I just said. We did lose. I would have lost that. That's gone. I would have lost that too. That's $250 plus $150. That's $350 I got to put back up there. So here, we're going to do that, And we're going to bring the 10 down to $400. Dang it. Okay. All right. We're back up. Everything's back up and running. That is 2 7s in a row. So I'm going to work on this one. This one's working. We're going to keep with a 6-5-6-5 dice set. Dice are out. Did not hit the wall. We got lucky on that one. That's a 3-4-7, but did not hit the wall. Neither dice hit. Okay, 6-5-6-5. That 6-5-6-5 is not doing very friendly here. Dice are out. Working. 3-1-4. 150 pays $300. Boy, we got lucky. $300. We're going to make it look like $400. We'll do 25 each there. We're not worrying about behind the line at this point. Here we go. Golly. 6-5-6-5. Dice are out. Ready throw. 3-5-8. 8 has $210. That's going to pay us $245. So $250 for 5. We're going to just pop it straight up to $450. 6-5-6-5. Dice are out. Hard 4. Good roll for us. Oh, we need to be marking some stuff over there. Okay, hard 4 gets rolled. First off, that 400 pays $800. We're going to make it look like $800. Here, 25 pays $175. We're going to make the 4 and 10 each look like $50. We're going to capture the rest, so at least we're getting some money back. We have 2 4s and an 8. Oh, that was the point. I hadn't even marked it yet. 2 4s and an 8. So this is a come out roll. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to work. I'm still going to work it. Still working it. 6-5. 6-5 dice set. Here we go. 2 6 8. So we've had 2 4s and we've had 2 8s. That 8 is a good hit for us because that's $450. Pays us $525. I'm just going to collect that $525 because, believe it or not, that puts us immediately, just with those quick little rolls, we are back at starting point. We're going to be a little less. Going to put 125 behind the line. We are just shy of where we started now. 6-5-6-5. Dice are out. 3-2-5. That 5 is $500 on it. $700 is going to get paid. And we're going to make it this look like $600. We'll capture the other. And we'll bring in the 5. This is cardiac craps, y'all, my friends. Cardiac craps. I'm doing 6-5-6-5. You notice I changed my my toss. Now I've got my hand way behind me. That way it just accelerates. And right as I tell you that, it's a 2-5-7. Yeah. What can we do? If we come back up there, that is 250 plus 1. That's $400 up there. So there's $400 back up there. Let's see what we do here. I've got $1,100. There's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there's the $1,100 that I have. There's my $1,100. Let's get rid of all this other crap. In real life, I would not have done what I just did. But it's not real life. Here we go. We're going to do 100, 100. We'll do 300, 300, 100, 100, 100. All right, there we go. We'll do that. All right, we're good. Everything's working. Everything's working. Dice are out. 5. Okay, that pays $140. We're going to drop $10 in. Pays $150. We're going to make it look like $150, and we'll put $100 behind the line. Max odds. we're back to the 3-5-5-3 dice set, but I'm doing the I don't know what to call this one, the accelerator toss. Back to back on the 5s. We're going to get paid $175 behind the line. We're going to get paid $175 on the line, so I'm just going to get $350 out of it. And we're going to make it look like $250. We're going to make the 9 look like $250. And let's make the 4 and the 10 look like $200 each. And we need to mark the fact that we have, oops, get rid of all that. We've had 2 throws and we've had 2 5s. Remember, I got $50 on each of the inside numbers now. $50 on each of the inside numbers. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Working. Yo 11. We have nothing on the 11. We'll still mark it because we do have $25 on the repeater for the 11. But let's bring that in. We have no money on the actual 11 itself. Well, we could have, though. Darn it. There's $25. $25 now on the 11. We could have had it there the entire time. We just would have made some money. We're shooting the 3, 5, 5, 3. This is definitely the final shooter. I'm tired. Oh, there's my setup. Accelerator toss. Nice, easy toss. Hard 4. That's a good roll. Hard 4. Let's mark it here. There we go. Now, we have $200 on the 4. That's going to pay us $400. We're going to reverse it. We'll make it look like $400. That's going to be the point also. Oh, no, the point's 11. $200 gets saved. Here, we get paid $350. $350. We're going to up the hard 4, hard 10 to each look like that. And we're going to up the hard 10 to be $400. Here we go. 3, 5, 5, 3 dice set. 6, 2, 8. I had to peek around the corner. I saw that 6 and it worried me because 6 1's been killing me today. So 300 pays us 350. We're going to up at 150. We're going to capture 200. So we're back to $500 in our rack. Oh, we need to mark the 8. There's the 8. We've had 5 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, all right. So we're good there. Here we go. 3, 5. 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice, easy. Oh, bad throw. Ooh, we escaped. Oh, shoot, get that out of there. Get that out of there. 4, 2, 6. We got lucky. 4, 2, 6 pays 350. Mark the 6. We got lucky on that one. That was a bad toss. Oh, now we just messed up the dice. All right, here we go. We're doing the 3, 5, 5, 3 dice set. Accelerator toss. Nice, easy roll. Yo 11. So that gives us a second 11, and that's the point. Let's mark the 11. All right, so behind the line, we get paid $75, 25 on the line. That's $100. We'll just grab $100. Thank you very much, and let's go ahead and reset. We're going to throw 25 on the 11, and we capture that. Okay, here we go. Now we're a little bit deep into this roll, so I'm not going to work anything but the 3 and the 11. The 3, 11, and the hard ways. 3, 11, and the hard ways are all I'm working. 3, 5, 5, 3 is the dice set. Accelerator toss. Here we go. That's a 6. Darn it. That's a it's a $525 superstition right there. Let's mark the 6. I marked it over there, so that's good. I'm going to grab 4 greens, so I get 125 behind the line. That's max odds. 6 is the point. There we go. And here we go. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. It's 2, 6, 8. Our second 8 as well. That's going to pay us $525. Mark that. $525. Let's make it look like $600, shall we? There's our $600. We'll capture the rest. Getting back closer to starting point for us. What do we have? In fact, we are back at starting. So we're in the plus. If something bad happens, we're in the plus. Not by much, but at least we didn't lose. 3, 5, 5, 3 is the dice set. Dice are out. They're set. Low line drive on that one. Ooh, a 1, 2, 3. We'll take a 1, 2, 3. That's our first of the 1, 2, 3s. But we have $100 on it. That means it's going to pay us $300 for that roll. And we're going to leave $100 behind. We'll capture $200 more. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Bad throw. Yo 11. But that's a ding, ding, dinger right there. That's bad throw, but we just made some money. We have $25 on that. That's going to pay us $75. We're going to make it $100 for a quarter. Okay, but that's our third of the 11s. We have $25. You can see in the chart in the upper corner that the 11s, the 3 and the 11 pays $250 per $5. I've got 25, so I got 5. It pays $1,250. So let's grab our $1,250. Oops, I'm counting on the wrong side. There's our $1,250, and we'll do a quarter back up, and so we'll pocket $1,225. We're going to keep rolling. Normally I would turn myself off, but things seem to be going well, so I'm going to keep it on. And we get another ace, deuce, trace. That's a good hit for us. First off, let's mark this here. That's our second one of those. We have $200 there. That's going to pay us $600. And let's make it look like $300. We'll capture that $500. All right. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9 gets rolled. Let's mark the 9. This is our first 9 on this hand. And that 9 has $250. That'll pay us $350. And what we're going to do is let's just make it look like, let's just pop it up to $400. How about that? $400. We'll capture $200 more dollars. And we keep going. 3, 5, 5, 3. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. Oh, 3, 4, 7. Was not a bad toss. It was deeper than I wanted. Deeper than I wanted it to be. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to count up right now, see where we are. Oh, 1,500, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's $2,000, 25, 29, 30, 31, call it $3,200. So we made $2,200. We didn't quite get to that 10,000 mark that we were aiming for, but we got to 3,200. That's pretty darn good. Now that throw was long, okay? That throw was long. I just missed it. I rushed it. So we're done. This is over. But let's say I threw it the way I'm supposed to throw it and hit where I mean to hit it. Let's just see what would happen. So now we're in the fantasy world. 3, 5, 5, 3. Dice are out. Nice easy toss. And we get a 5, 3, 8. So I'm going to keep this separate, and we're going to see what happens if I had rolled where I should have rolled as opposed to missing. This is the importance of practicing. But remember, this is a new toss for me. $600 is going to pay me $700. We're going to pop it up to, I'm going to get change, because we're going to go to $750. Pocket $500. So I've already made $550 more dollars if I had rolled properly on that last one. 3, 5, 5, 3. 6, 2, 8 again. So 750. Well, we know that 600 pays. We know that 600 pays 700. We know that 150 pays 175. So 700 plus 175 is 875. I'll drop a quarter. It's going to pay $900. And we're going to rotate it. We're going to save that $750. We're going to make it look like $900. So already I've made $1,275 more in my rack if I just hit properly. And that is the, did I already mark the 8? let me see. There's 1 8. There's 2 8s. 3 8s, 4 8s. So one more 8, and I also get to lay, and that lay is worth $4,500. Okay, 3 5 5 3. Let's get another 8 right here. Nope, that's a 7. So if I had stuck around, I hit the right spot, but I would have made another $1,275. But hey, look at all the money we left out on the table because we were going for it. That last one, there's 500. That's 1,000. 15. 2,000. 2,500. 3,000. $3,300. 3,300. 34. 30. We had $3,500 that we could have brought down. So we could have ended up with, we had 35. Think about that for a second. With 3,500, we could have brought down 3,500, 3,600, 38, call it 39, 3,900, 4,900. So 49, call it 50, 51, 52, 57, 6,000, 65, 7. So we had $7,100. If I had pulled down at that point, it would be $7,100. But we were going for 10. That was the whole. I should have said 1,000 to 5,000. That would have been much more achievable. I think I overshot saying 1,000 to 10,000. I was a little bit cocky there. Overall, though, hey, it really wasn't too bad. We had a couple bad rolls. We had what, 5, 10, 15, 19. Then we had a 3. We had a 9. We had a PSO. Then we had 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. Then we had a 4. We had an 8. We had a 7. We had a 10. What is that? That's a 12. Another PSO. We had 2 PSOs. We had 9. We had 7. We had 8. We had 7. And that last roll, 5, 10, 16. Not the greatest. But hey, I hope you guys had fun. I enjoyed it. It was a good way to pass the day. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Peace out. Don't bet more than you should. And then make sure you go and you support the repeater bets at Paris, Planet Hollywood, Gold Coast, Horshoe. And then if you're in Tahoe, go to Harrah's and play the repeater table. Tell them Press by One sent you. All right? Don't tell Mark, though. Mark doesn't like me. Don't tell him. He'll be mean to you. Anyway, that's it. Y'all have fun. Bye, y'all.